Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Angela. And on this topic, you guys, we are going to go over the coronavirus and the Gangstalker takeover. So before starting this video, you guys, I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that everyone is safe and everyone is keeping up with the safety precautions. On this topic, you guys, I'm not really going to get into details, whether I believe this is a conspiracy and those type of things, but I will make a following video on my thoughts. This video is much more of a warning, for targeted individuals, because a lot of us have been dealing with gang stalking way before this, big epidemic with the coronavirus. We all knew this time was coming, you guys. All of us targeted individuals who have been called crazy, who have went through trials and tribulations with narcissists, who no one believed in us. No one believed in our knowledge and our awareness of narcissism, our awareness of cult organizations who control the masses and control people and brainwash, hijacking these gang stalking narcissists, zombies, parasites that I've been speaking on. So on this video, you guys, I'm not too much going to go over what I believe in as far as this virus, if I believe that it's a hoax or it's not a hoax. What I will say is that it is very real. I mean, go to the stores and see how people are acting. Drive around, walk around, and see how these vehicles are, driving crazy in the rain. These gang stalkers literally trying to run you off the road while it's raining. We're living in 2020 vision, and we knew these things were coming. We sensed it. This is why I always tell you guys to use your senses. Now, us targeted individuals are sitting on the curve, watching everything unfold like it's a movie. We're literally watching everything happen like it's a movie. It's like we're not surprised. We aren't shocked. It's not that we're numb. It's not that we don't look at this situation and we don't take it serious. But we know in our hearts that this is something that we have dealt with and we've been talking about. And, the brainwash, the mind control in these gang stalkers is so deep that now everyone else has no choice but to either wake up or be a part of the gang stalking. So, because the gang stalker takeover has begun, I wanted to reach out to all the targeted individuals who follow me here. And I wanted to tell you guys a couple of experiences that I've been dealing with this crisis that's going on. So we all know about fear-mongering. Fear-mongering is the action of deliberately arousing the public with fear or alarm about a particular issue. So with all this fear-mongering going on, you guys, I wanted to tell you guys of an experience that I recently went through yesterday and today, which led me to make this video, because I did tell you guys that I was going to give you guys my opinion on the virus, and I have so much to say because I've had dreams of this moment that have been so vivid. And a lot of my dreams I have shared with you guys when I started this channel a year ago. And if you guys go through all of these videos, you will see that every video is to prepare you for what's coming. That this fear-mongering and the gang stalking is going to get really bad. And we see it already. We see all these cases of people fighting over supplies, over toilet paper. It's all that hate, all that greed that you see in those people that makes you realize how crazy this gang stalking is literally going to get. We already see it on the freeway and on the streets, how people are driving. We see it all the time. A lot of us target individuals. We have talked about this time and time again. You know, the crazy, creepy things that these zombies do that are hijacked and are in mind control do to us, people who are conscious. Everyone is basically going to be in a situation where they won't have a choice but to either have 20/20 vision to see either that, or they will be the person gang stalking you. So this is a time where narcissists are hanging around and looking for their next victim, because right now they're feeding off the fear of others. So yesterday, you guys, I received a phone call from someone. They knew my name, first and last name. They knew my age. And they started to talk to me about a civil lawsuit that has been, put against me. And I'm sitting here, with not so much on my mind, but in a state of mind where I'm literally on the curbside looking outside in at everything that's going on. And then here comes someone, a gang stalker, contacting me on the phone, tapping into my phone, calling me. But when I call back, it hangs up. So I wait. They call me again. They're talking to me about this civil lawsuit. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, if I was one of the dead, a zombie right now, I would be feeding into all of this stuff that is being said to me over the phone about this civil lawsuit, because there's so much fear going on. But because I feel fearless, I'm literally looking at this person who is bothering me while I'm looking on the outside in. And I'm wondering, where the hell did they come from? How do they know my name? How do they know my last name? Where did they get my information from? They gave me a reference number. And when I called this number, the person, that was speaking to me about this lawsuit was telling me that, if I didn't give them my ID, if I didn't have my ID present and didn't give them my information that's on my ID, that they were going to serve me some papers. So in my mind, I'm kind of like, okay, well, if you're going to serve me some papers, why are you asking me for my ID? Like, you must already have my information if you're threatening me to serve me with some papers, so that this case won't go into a civil lawsuit. So that part didn't make sense to me. But then I'm thinking, why do they know my name? And I'm still a little bit thrown off with the whole situation. So I ended up Googling the business or whatever, whoever they were. I ended up Googling them. I ended up finding out that it's a scam. Well, that's at least what I pulled up on the internet. So I tell these people, it sounds to me like maybe this is a scam. So these people called me again. This time they called me from another number, and they basically told me that if I didn't handle this dispute, they were going to file my case to the court, right? So they ended up hanging up on my face, telling me, well, if you're not going to basically settle the dispute, we're sending your case to the court. And they hung up in my face. And I felt a sudden, I wouldn't say anxiety, but it was like, why am I being attacked so much? Oh my God. Like, there's a crisis going on in the world and people are still gang-stalking and bothering me, right? This is literally what I'm thinking. They're still bothering me. Then it dawned on me. The courthouse is closed. And it's going to be closed for a month until further notice. How could these people still be trying to contact me while we're going through this big epidemic, threatening me with the courthouse, and the courthouse is closed? So I then had an epiphany, and I said, wow, this gang stalking stuff is literally on a whole new level for me personally. A lot of the gang stalking that I have experienced is always in person. And I know that a lot of targeted individuals say that, they get hacked, their phones get hacked and things like that. I've never really went through that, although I do know that I'm always, being watched because, my phone has a camera. Another situation after these phone calls that I was getting is that I started to speak to someone close to me, and they ended up getting robbed right in front of their house. Someone broke into their vehicle and stole their radios and their TVs that they had in that vehicle. And I said to myself, oh, it's about to get real. So this video, you guys, it's more of a warning for all targeted individuals. It's not to scare anyone because we've already been through so much, but it's to let you guys know that you have to use all your senses. We all know that this is way deeper than just a virus. This is a virus of the soul. So always be aware of your surroundings. Be cautious of who you bring into your world. And definitely look out for these gang stalkers, because right now they are not resting. They are on full attack mode. They are watching you. They're doing business with you and then backstabbing you. Just like the story I told you guys with the vehicle being broken into. At this point, it could have been on some Home Alone type of stuff, and the same people who installed these gadgets, these stereo systems and TVs into this vehicle could have been the same people to, come back around and take back the things that they sold to us. So everything right now is about scamming. It's all about gang stalking others and taking from others. So be on the lookout, use your senses, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.